right, we are back here in the bathroom with our Toolbelt Diva, Norma Vally, and she's here helping us install a toilet that so far it seems so easy for a DIY project to do that. So we're going to finish this, hopefully complete that empowering circle that we set off to do. So we've got the ring in, right? The gasket that's set there.
That's right, the bolts are up.
And we're basically going to just set that on top.
Now we have to line it up on top, so this is going to take a little finagling. Okay. So we're going to finagle together.
And if you're in a tight spot, get a friend, get somebody to help you.
Yeah, you definitely want to lift this with a friend.
Okay.
And now you're gonna place it over and eyeball it as best as you can over that bolt. I'm good on my side.
I'm good.
And down it goes. Are you on there?
I'm on there.
Okay, perfect. Now, see how easy that is?
Right. Now, what we were, let me point out, because what we were lining up was what? These little
those are the bolts. That's what bolts the toilet down.
To the floor.
Okay? So what you would do, and we'll just do this temporarily, is that when you tighten down the bolts, okay, you want to do them a little bit at a time on each side. Not tighten one side and then the other side because it'll be lopsided.
Perfect.
So you tighten a little, I tighten a little, and we're just doing this temporarily.
Okay. Now, do we have a washer on top of these?
There would be, there'd be this plate.
Goes on.
And then a washer.
On top.
And here's your washer.
Perfect.
And then this goes on top. And the other thing you want to be careful of is you don't want to over tighten it because that could crack the porcelain.
Oh, right.
And so you'd use an adjustable wrench to tighten it down, but again, not too tight because you'll crack the porcelain.
What I like about this is when you begin seeing things when projects put together like this and you begin to understand how your house works, you don't feel so intimidated when you have a problem and you can approach
it's fear of the unknown. It's like, what's going on in that toilet? I have no idea how to fix it, but once we open it up and take a look and understand how it works, we feel empowered.
Right. Same with the car. You go, I don't know what that noise is. Next thing you know, you're broken down on the freeway.
And we don't have to like spend $100 for a plumber to come in and just say hello.
Yeah, you just need a new gasket.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like that. Fantastic. Okay. So, you know, we get into these. We still would need to attach the water to the back of this.
Right. So here's your water supply. It would screw right on to the fill valve right there. You would hand tighten it, and then you put the water on.
A good tip, you don't want to turn it on all full blast. You want to make sure you don't have any leaks and stuff, right? When you do.
So you turn it, you're so smart, Mark. Yeah, you put it on slowly, and you check for leaks at each connection. So here, here, and also from the tank.
Yeah.
Because it could be leaking under there.
Because you fill it up and next thing you got a leak and you got a problem. Okay, so you do have a problem if you go to flush that thing and it doesn't go down.
That is the worst feeling, isn't it? So everyone knows you flush the toilet, instead of the water going down, it starts rising up.
And everybody panics, right? And you got to run.
Well, this is the deal. Don't panic.
All right.
First thing you need to do.
You say panic if I have one of these in my toilet. Why?
This one is not made for toilets. Okay, this is made for sinks, has a flat bottom.
Oh, because of the toilet at the bottom, you need to have
You want to get in there, you want to create a good seal. We're talking about seals again, not this kind of seal. We want to make a good, strong seal because when it's sealed right, all of that force goes to the debris that's lodged in the trap underneath. So you want to create a good seal, you can't do it with this. But first thing you want to do when that water starts rising, when it's going to overflow, shut the water off down here. That'll stop it from rising. You calm down and go get your plunger. Okay.
That is, by the way, I've heard shrieks coming from the bathroom when the water starts rising and people start.
And it can be very embarrassing.
Just simply.
Shut the water. Okay, so the proper plunger to use is one that's designed for toilets. Now this one is called the Plunge-It plunger. It's not even on the market yet. It's like brand new technology. But the technology is this flange. And you've seen plunges like this.
Right?
This is the flange, right? Because this is what sits down into the hole in the bottom of the bowl. Now here's something you need to know also. When your toilet is filled up with water that needs to be drained down, and there may be too much water in the tank. If the water is up here, and you're going to be plunging, it'll splash everywhere, and it's kind of gross. Right. So you're going to want to remove some of that water. I hate to say it. Put on gloves, do what you have to. Have a bucket nearby, and remove some of it. However, you need to have enough water to cover the cup. So you might have to add water in there if it did drain down. And once the cup is covered with water, you give it some good, strong thrusts, and it'll break away and push that debris down the trap, and you have a clear toilet.
Yeah, because you can get some kickback on stuff like that if you don't have,
It's not pretty.
Good. But that's okay. I always have a little thing set aside that I only use You don't want to be freaking out and then run to the kitchen and try to get a kettle on
No. And you know what? Wash this when you're done. Wash it off. You can disinfect it.
Yeah. And get a couple of those and put them in different places around the house.
Yeah, absolutely.
When you panic, you panic. You just got to grab the first thing. All right, be sure to check out Norma's books. They're called Norma Vally's Bathroom Fix-Ups and Norma Vally's Kitchen Fix-Ups. A lot of things to fix up in our house.
There are always.
Okay, coming up next, you always seem to be getting sick and tired. Well, it could be that you have low enzyme levels. So we have Dr. Sue Satcher here. She's got the very latest, by the way, on boosting your immunity system with enzymes. Don't go away. Where's that latte? We got to get the cappuccino.